Fuck that count. What's good, everybody? Welcome to Giants Live Q&A with the general, the commander, in this war that I'm launching against the haters, the doubters, the media, other fan bases that get out of line, division rivals. We taking everybody to war. World War II style. I don't give a damn. We getting it this year. And I'm joined by Kid Blue, fellow Giants content creator. He got some dope stuff on his channel. Make sure y'all go check him out. And he's kind enough to join me on this Q&A today. What up, Blue?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you having me.
Oh man, I appreciate you coming on, man. It's we gotta definitely talk about. I definitely want to get your opinion on the draft. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I definitely want to get your opinion on the Kansas City Chiefs mocking Daniel Jones because I'm still mad about it.
Yeah, you gotta fill me in on the Kansas City Chiefs thing. I know there was a picture that came out. I saw part of your video while I was working, and was that their picture? Their art that they put up?
Yes. So
that was him. That was
Kansas City. Yeah, they did that on purpose because Daniel Jones wasn't the only quarterback in it.
Right.
He was the one who was most disrespected because they tied his shoelaces together.
Yeah, I seen that too. Damn.
I was bro. Like, shots fired with no compassion because they didn't hide it, they didn't take it down, they didn't deny it. I was like,
and for no reason. Like I don't even think we haven't played the Chiefs in how long, right? Like since 2017.
Exactly. I don't remember. Yeah, that has to be the last.
And we beat them. I mean, we beat them in 2017. So I don't know. Maybe they're pissed at that. I don't know.
I know one thing. I know Mahomes was talking greasy when Daniel Jones tripped earlier this year. He was on Twitter laughing at Daniel Jones. I remember that.
Oh nah, man. And then I'm definitely looking forward to this game then, Kansas City.
Yeah, it's war. I said, nah, we taking them to war.
I'll tell you what, we take them both. We take Tampa Bay and Kansas City down on Monday night. It's a wrap.
It's possible because we get Kansas City, we get Tampa Bay after the bye, so it's definitely possible we take down Tampa. Hey, Nate Talks Giants. Check this out, man. Lord Brunson do not want the smoke. He backed down from the bet because he knows I'm not going to show my face. So he talking about $500 this, $1,000 this. All I got to show is my face. He don't want to bet. I've been calling him out via text on this game one versus the Giants. I ain't give a damn what week it was. I don't care what stadium it was in. I said, whatever you want bet, LB, we can bet it. The Giants is whooping that ass that first game. I don't care when it is. I don't care where it is. We whooping that ass that first game. And he don't want to bet because he know he gonna catch that L. Kid Blue, come on, bro. You know
we're going to sure, bro. I think we're gonna sweep them, bro. I really think that we're gonna sweep them. I'm confident we could sweep them. And I just saw Lord Brunson put out some new merch with his damn hats. What a waste of resources, bro. They put Hurts season, man. This man is probably not going to be relevant in Philadelphia Eagles lore in the next 2 years, man.
They ain't even won him. I'm still shocked they didn't take Justin Fields.
Exactly. They didn't want him. And they probably still don't want him, but that's the guy they have. So they have to like stick by him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So. And before I get to these super chats, to answer your question, Nate, is because I don't want the attention. I don't like if I can get it popping without showing my face, why show your face? I don't need to sign autographs. I don't need people to know who I am when I go to a game. I don't need the attention. And you gotta understand, I'm a long-term thinker. I am a chess player, a very damn good chess player. So I'm always thinking 15 steps ahead. What if I strike lightning in a bottle with one of these channels and I blow the hell up? If I'm showing my face and I got 100, 200,000 subscribers, everybody knows who I am. I'm never gonna feel comfortable leaving the house. You never know who's watching you. Everybody knows who you are, but you don't know who they are. You feel me? I'm not ready to be a celebrity. So I just know who I am as a person, and I know how private of a person I am. And I'm like, if I can get it popping, if I can be famous in the mystery at the same time, that's what I want to do. Shout out to Butters. Butters says Pro Bowl tight end. LOL. Butters, just worry about your Bears going 2-15, so my Giants can take the meanest pass rush on the planet in 2022. Okay, Butters, that's all you need to worry about.
Thanks.
Shout out to Donnie. Donnie says LB look like a Ninja Turtle.
Damn. Damn. We mentioned Lloyd Brunson for 30 seconds. People already going off on him.
Yo, that's what I told you. The FISK unit don't back down from nothing, yo. It's not because what it is this.
Funny.
And me and Lloyd Brunson cool, by the way. I ain't got nothing but love
cool,
for Lloyd
LB.
Brunson.
Yeah, I'm cool with him.
You know what I'm saying? Me and Lloyd Brunson real cool. But the thing is, him and Philly 500 keep making videos about the Giants. They won't leave us alone.
Yeah, I know.
Kid Blue, let me ask you a question, man. Because you rock with the Giants. We bleed blue. All right. Let me ask you a question. If we so irrelevant, why are they making videos?
Rent free, bro. Rent free.
Because I'm seeing like all Eagle fans until this year was Cowboys. They didn't pay us no attention. Oh, Giants, that's too easy. We ain't paying out no attention. Now all of a sudden this year, it's like, oh shit, let's bash the Giants. Philly 500. We want the Giants week 1. Lloyd Brunson. Man, Jalen Hurts threw the ball better than Diego Jones. Like, what?
Listen, Eagles fans been doing this for years, man. Even before they won the Super Bowl. They talk out their butts sometimes, bro. They ass sometimes, man.
It's like they're Neanderthals. I'm sorry.
They'll say anything.
They're the Neanderthals of the group. Like they're cavemen. Like when I think of Eagle fans, I think of just like a bunch of. I don't know if you watch Dragon Ball Z or not, but when I think of Eagle fans, I think of the Saiyans that were half monkeys on Planet Vegeta before it got blown up. Before they took over the truffles, they were just like half monkeys just running around being stupid. I was like, those are Eagle fans to me. Like they eat bananas and pounded foreheads and shit. Like I don't.
I'll be honest with you. That the optimist. I was just watching LB's video talking about how his team is playing 4 games in 7. I don't even know if that's true yet. 4 games in 17 days or whatever. And then he just comes out and says, "This is a good thing for the Eagles." I said, "What? What?" I said, "You guys just say anything, man. Y'all will say anything." I couldn't believe what I just heard. I had to replay it.
This is what they do all off season, right? And then sometime in October, they throw the whole organization on the bus. Howie Roseman, whoever the coach is, this left guard is trash. This right corner ain't doing his job. They're gonna throw the whole team under the bus by like week 6.
Oh yeah, what? Yeah.
Shout out to my guy CEO, my top shooter. It's about time you showed up, CEO. Disappointed in you. Or should I call you Smelly? That's right. I forgot you Smelly right now. Shout out to Smelly. He says, "What's good, Fist? Who's Kid Blue Cheese?" He said Kid Blues Clues.
Kid Blues. Hey, subscribe and find out.
Yeah, look, put your thing in the link, man. You could put your channel link, just spam it if you want. Like every 5 minutes, just spam your channel link.
I got
you. Shout out to my guy Theo. What up, Theo? Yo, Eagles schedule is hell. They won in 3 games this year. Facts. They have no defense. The offensive line
is terrible.
Is old and bad. And all right, so check this out, Kid Blue. Before I get let me just handle Butters real quick. Shout out to Butters. I'm about to go live in an hour with Smelly. Doing so Fist slandering. And my Bears realistic prediction, Fist. Listen, Butters. I'm trying to tell you now, your Bears are gonna be trash. This is not just because I'm a Giants fan. I said the Bears is gonna be trash when they cleaned house, but kept the damn G. How do you get rid of all your good defensive players and not gonna be trash? All y'all got left is Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be one thing if y'all still had all y'all super goons on defense. I'd be like, all right, they'll be 500. But come on, man, stop. Let me tell you something. In Giant, we just went through this with Daniel Jones. Whenever you see that rookie quarterback come in, they quit. And once Andy Dalton gets benched and they bring in Justin Fields, 2021 for your team is over. It's all about the future. Just remember that.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to YTC. It's all fair, FISK, Kid Blue. Once more, they're on borrowed time of relevancy and on life support. Come fall. We're gonna pull the plug on LB. We're gonna pull the plug. He think Hurts is better than Lamar. He think Hurts is better than Lamar.
Oh my God, man. I don't doubt it either. I don't doubt it. That come out of some Eagles fans' mouth.
No, that's the most Lord Brunson shit ever because last year he said Wentz was top 5. He said Wentz was better than Lamar. He said Wentz was better than all those dudes. So that's just LB being a super fan because he most definitely said Carson Wentz was better than Lamar.
This man FISK cut out. Yup.
Am I back?
You good? You good? You back now?
Oh, okay.
I was like, what the hell happened?
I know my internet bugging when my share picture screen goes blank. I was like, yeah, my internet bugging. But now, like I'm saying, I had LB come on my channel in like January, right after the Eagles tanked that game.
Mm-hmm.
And he admitted, I made him admit it to the FISK unit. He was wrong about Carson Wentz. That boy was sorry. He was sorry, just like I said he was. I was like, yo, this dude outside of 2017 has been a bum. Now he had to hold that. I was not trying to hear that. Shout out to my man Chooches. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, supporting Big FISK is supporting small businesses. Oh, wow. He said, okay. He said supporting Big FISK. It's like supporting small businesses. Hashtag Chinese food. I got 2 boxes of Chinese food to my left right now.
Damn.
General Cho's with the shrimp fried rice. And I got some roast beef lo mein with some chicken. Yeah, we good. We lit over here. Shout out to T2. As long as Nagy is there. Exactly. Sorry. Bro.
I don't even know how they kept him around.
How did GM get a chance to pick another quarterback after the Trubisky debacle, though?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't get it.
That GM is terrible.
He was supposed to be fired. I don't know how the owner lets him pick another quarterback after that damn Trubisky debacle. Like, how can you even trust him after that?
Yeah, trade up for another quarterback. It's crazy.
Word. And the irony is this: since all Giants content creators officially have the green light to talk about the Bears for the 2021 season, how in the hell, Kid Blue, did they have the balls to call the Houston Texans about trading for Deshaun Watson? How? It's like my pride alone. If I was what's my man name? Ryan Pace. I think
Ryan Pace. Mm-hmm.
My pride alone wouldn't let me do a trade for Deshaun Watson because now I'm really admitting I screwed up.
They getting desperate. Oh man, and they overpay, man. Look what we got for the 11th pick, and then look what they gave up to move up 1 spot to get Trubisky. I mean, they would have gave the whole form.
About that part. He did move up to the 2nd pick to get Trubisky.
Yeah.
He should have been super fired.
He moved that 1 spot. He moved that one. They had the 3rd overall pick.
Yo, Kid Blue, I would have George Steinbrenner him. I would have fired him, hired him again just to fire him again. I would have Steinbrenner.
Oh man.
Shout out to Pandemonium. LB is ass. Yo, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. He can't keep talking shit about Giants Nation like we weren't going to respond.
Oh, he gonna find out by the end of this year too. Not to talk.
Oh yeah, he gonna find out. Shout out to Donnie. Donnie says LB look like Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball. I'm done.
Damn, why you do the man like that? Damn.
I'm done. Yo, shout out to Donnie. Donnie on his shit tonight. Donnie is on his shit tonight.
Damn.
Shout out to Butters. Butters says this is the same person that said the Bills is going to win 2 games and Josh Allen was going to be trash. So thank you for your prediction. You know the difference between me shitting on the Bills and me shitting on the Bears? Let me tell you the difference. When I trolled the Bills, I was being petty. I was being petty when I trolled the Bills. I knew the Bills ain't going to finish 500. I didn't think they finished 13 wins. I didn't know they were going to do that.
Nah.
But when it comes to the Bears, Butters, because I legit had personal interest vested in you, I literally sat down and took an honest assessment of the damn situation. Because I have a whole Giants channel that's dependent on me to tell them the truth. So when I broke down your schedule, be happy I gave you those 2 wins. Because Joe Burrow might light y'all asses up. I gave y'all that win. Jared Goff, we could talk all the shit we want about Jared Goff. He's a winner. He really might sweep y'all. So the fact that I gave you 2 wins, be grateful. Consider yourself blessed and leave me alone. I mean, just being not like Kid Blue. I don't know if you looked at their schedule. How many games you think they're gonna win?
I didn't look at their schedule, but I heard it was tough. I heard they had a tough schedule.
It's hell. And now we know Aaron Rodgers is staying in Green Bay. It's super hell.
Oh yeah. And he's gonna want to take it out on everybody. Aaron Rodgers is gonna kill the Bears.
Facts. Shout out to my man Smelly. My man Smelly says, I've been taking a vacation lately. CEO Massacre Season 2.0 is starting back up in June. Half y'all in the chat gonna end up next to a river.
Damn.
Yeah, that's my top shooter, Kid Blue. Yeah, when I got a problem, I normally just send CEO to handle it. You know, yeah, that's my top shooter. He mean that shit too. Notice I ain't laughing. Like, yeah, he mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? CEO definitely about to pick out like 20 of y'all, and like that's gonna be it. Shout out to Raphael. 2022 is fire. Bateman and DBs will have a movie. Yeah, shout out the Ravens flop, man. Yo, Lamar Jackson and Daniel Jones is in the same situation. We both needed number 1 wide receivers. So shout out to Gettleman and shout out to DeCosto for taking care of them quarterbacks, man. Shout out to the Great Scorpion. J. Cole album is really good. I ain't heard it yet.
Yeah, me either.
Shout out to my man Chooches. Butters, what the fuck you why the fuck you bugging? Have a fake meme and a fake character just because you're miserable in life don't mean you need to be bringing them vibes to the Giants. I told you the Giants is the suburbs, Kid Blue. What I tell you? I was like, yo. I told you. Notice he said the vibes to the Giants. I told you. This channel the suburbs. It's different around here, man. Shout out to my man Chooches for keeping these Giant streets clean around here. Clean. Shout out to Tekken is my world. Do you watch hockey? Hell, you watch hockey, Kid Blue?
Nah, hell no.
Nah, I only watch hockey when they fighting, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Shout out to Mac Ultra. Man, what up, FISK? What you gonna do if Chinese food get banned? Go get Japanese.
Whoa, bro. Japanese underrated, bro. Nobody even talk about Japanese food like that. It's good.
It's real good. The only thing is I don't have a lot of good. The only good Japanese spot around me make me shit. So I can't really eat it. Like it fucks my stomach up. I don't know why, because it's so good, but it fucks my stomach up.
Chinese don't do that to you?
Nah, man. I'm like I've been eating Chinese since I was like 6.
Oh damn.
It's like I like my body used to like if I don't eat Chinese for a week, my stomach like the hell wrong with you. Like, well, what's up? You know what I'm saying? We don't do them diet shits around here. Like my stomach really be mad at me if I don't eat Chinese food in a week. So it's like.
Yeah. So that Chinese spot know your name then, right? They know you by name.
Yeah. I get my food always be done fast. I always get the extra sauce with where I want it. Yeah, they started charging $1 extra for chicken wings. They don't charge me that extra $1.
Oh damn!
Nah, yeah, they know me because I spend like $100 a week in that motherfucker. They know me. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to Donnie. Donnie says Lord Brunson built like Kwame Brown.
Oh, damn.
Yo, Donnie is not playing, bro.
So he's going off. That's his third super chat, bro, about him. He's going off.
My man Don, like I said, because you know why? Because look, Lord Brunson, right? Earlier this week, I was in his stream talking shit, and he kind of played me kind of hard. I'm like, yo, the FISK unit we gonna remember this. We're not gonna forget. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, because there's a thing, Kid Blue. I'm sure you've been in other people's streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to argue with somebody when you don't have a mic and all you can do is type.
Yeah.
So it's easy to make somebody look bad when they can't talk back.
Right.
But believe me, nobody want this smoke one-on-one with me. I'm the Skip Bayless of these debating shit. I'm the Skip Bayless of this shit. Don't nobody want to debate Big Fist one-on-one. It's gonna end up bad for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how my man Cassidy said on 5,000 and 0.
5,000 and 0.
How my man Cassidy said, yo, 5,000 and 0 with this shit. I can't be stopped. Shout out to Butters though, and we gonna get to the draft after this super chat. Shout out to Butters. Remember, supporting Big Fist is supporting small businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, anytime you tip me $10 or more, I really appreciate that. It's going to a good cause. You call Daniel Jones the kid that fell from the sky and is a savior in New York. No. Say it right. He is the anointed one, the chosen one, the savior, the one that Zeus sent from the sky to deliver us from evil. Okay? And when he sent this child from the sky, he sent a lightning bolt that then stuck a tree and burned a prophecy into that bitch. And I wrote that motherfucker for the jungle to hear. And then I handed him to his mother, and we went our separate ways. You understand? Daniel Jones was sent from the heavens to deliver the giants from evil. This is a whole backstory, Butters. Don't you dare summarize my shit and not add the extra to it. You understand? Know what I'm saying? Don't make me have to pull up, Butters. He says, you got Daniel Jones' phone number, Fist, because he broke his phone and fumbled it. Butters, bro. Butters. That's so corny, man.
Come on, bro. $10 for that? Shit.
But Kid Blue, his name is Michael M. This is why I called him Butter. This is why I named him Butters. This is why he's been named Butters. This is why, Kid Blue.
Damn. He embraced it too. He embraced it, apparently. He got Butters' profile picture and Butters in the name.
Yo, hey man, look, bro. I don't know. It works for him. Him and his Teletubbies, man. I'm shocked. It's only mad time for we get the Teletubbies in the chat, man.
Oh damn.
Shout out to Donnie. LB built like a Chevy Tahoe.
What the hell? What the hell's that supposed to mean?
I don't know, but I'm gonna use these shits. Shout out to Mac Ultra. Pastor Fisk is now speaking. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen from the chat? You know, I got to preach to y'all, man. I got uplift them spirits, let y'all know we're gonna be all right. But Kid Blue, now it's time to get down to brass tacks. I need your take on the draft, man. How you feel we did?
I honestly think we could. Here's the thing. I think we couldn't have gotten any better. My only issue to me was I wanted some depth at interior offensive line, but the fact that Dave Gettleman is so confident in it gives me hope. Now I'm like, okay, we didn't get an interior offensive line. That means he really thinks this offensive line is going to be good, or at least going to develop into a good one. So I'm not really concerned about that anymore. I love all the picks. All of them were great value. So I had to give it like an A, man. But this draft, I wouldn't say is better than the last one, but it's definitely up there. Definitely up there.
Now, when you said something that just dawned on me. Now, me personally, I thought the offensive line was fine last year, to be honest with you, but I really just thought that our wide receivers were so trash that Daniel Jones had to hold on to the ball longer than he was supposed to. I honestly thought our offense our offense as a whole made that line look worse than what it was. Like,
I think that could play into it, yeah.
Because my thing is, like, think of all the holes we open for Goldman. If Saquon was there, he's taking a lot of those to the crib, which makes the offensive line look better, right? Think of all the times Daniel Jones had the double pump in the pocket because nobody was open. He's sitting there turning his head left or right looking for somebody. If we have better receivers, the ball comes out quicker, the line looks better. Right. So I just think it's a trickle down effect. If you ask me, I think now that we have better receivers and we can't be blitzed as much as we were last year, I think the line's going to look better.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that at all. Addressing wide receiver. I mean, I like in the first round, I didn't mind addressing wide receiver at all. I want to enter like at least like in the third round or something like that. But I'm okay with the guys we have. So I'm just looking forward to the season and how all these guys are gonna work out.
The only thing you said that scared me, Kid Blue, is when you said that Gettleman feels comfortable with what we have. That sounded a little like Jerry Reese, because remember Jerry Reese was like,
"That's true.
I just want to build continuity and chemistry and things of that nature." So I did have a bad flashback, but I just think that in Joe Judge we trust, man, and it's like we just spent the number 4 pick on a freaking tackle. So it's like at this point, bro, we spent the 4th pick on the tackle. Hernandez was a 2nd round pick 3 years ago. Like, yo, just do y'all job at this point. At this point, man, look, show y'all worth. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't know how you feel about the cornerback situation, Kid, but we needed those 2 corners because we was ass at left corner last year. Like, we needed that depth.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the depth either. I mean, I don't see how it would be a problem. I mean, you can never have too many, especially in how the way the NFL works now. All these wide receivers and how it's like a passing league. You can never have too many corners. So I mean, I don't mind. And yeah, we did need cornerback help a lot. Adding Adoree Jackson in there as well, and then getting Aaron Robinson and Rodarius Williams. I mean, I don't see one hole in the secondary at all. I mean, we got starters that are going to be on the bench this season. So
exactly, because I think Aaron Robinson, he's going to give Holmes a run for his money.
I like Robinson. I think Holmes is still better though.
And
I like Robinson.
I'm gonna be at this point in time. I agree with you because Holmes is good last year, but
yeah,
hear me out, Kid Blue. When and a couple draft experts actually agree with me. Well, not me personally, but I heard them say what I said.
Yeah.
When we drafted Aaron Robinson, I say, y'all, we're not drafting him for the slot. We're drafting him for outside corner. Like, he might start in the slot, but we drafted him with the expectation of a year or 2 down the line, he's our starting left or right corner. Because with all the contracts that we just gave out to Kenny Golladay, the contract we're going to have to get to Saquon Barkley, we paid Adoree Jackson, and that overpaying Leonard Williams bullshit. I got to understand, Bradbury only got a 3-year deal. So we're in a situation where next year or at the end of the season, he might want more money. There could be a world where we move Aaron Robinson to that left side and keep Holmes in the slot. Like, it's future thinking. It's not necessarily, oh my goodness, you're drafting him just to play the slot. No, Joe Judge is versatile. He doesn't want people who just do one thing. Him and Patrick Graham want people that do everything. So when Giants fans say we draft somebody to do one specific thing, I'm like, no, everybody we drafted can do multiple things and not just one-trick ponies. Like, that's not Joe Judge style. He comes from New England. So that was my take on that situation.
That is a good sort of outlook on things. I personally don't see Aaron Robinson as an outside corner. I know he's played a little bit of outside in college. And he wasn't bad at it. I feel like he's more of a slot guy, but at the same time, who knows? Because Adoree Jackson, a lot of people thought he was just going to be a slot guy. Now we have Adoree Jackson, but even when he was with the Titans, he was playing outside corner at his frame. He's only like 5'10", like 190 or something like that. So that's right around where Aaron Robinson's height and weight is at too. So that definitely could happen. And a lot of people are talking about Darnay going outside too. I don't know about that, but The Aaron Robinson take is interesting.
And let's get to some of these super chats. I want to ask you about Tony, but get these super chats and we're gonna talk some Tony. Shout out to my guy Donnie. Donnie says LB look like Cedric the Entertainer.
Oh hey, no.
Are you which Cedric the Entertainer? You talk about regular Cedric or Cedric from the barbershop? Because if you talk about Cedric from the barbershop, I definitely see the simulations. I could definitely see those simulations, those similarities. Shout out to my man Chooches. Remember, supporting Big FISK is supporting small businesses. Yo, gotta dip early, FISK, trying to get to CEO shooter level. Till next time, #FISK unit. I got you, Chooches. Chooches, I ain't know you wanted to be a shooter. All you had to do was ask, give me 3 bodies and you can be a shooter. Give me 3 bodies, you be a shooter. That's all. I need 3 bodies. So go ahead, pick out a couple victims in the chat and you can be a shooter. I might have some people. Some people been on the line lately, Chooches. You roast them up real good, you could be a shooter. I got you. To be a shooter, you got to earn that status. You know what I'm saying? So I got you, Chooches. I give you some I give you a target or 2, but you bring me 3 heads and you can be a shooter. I got you. Shout out to Donnie. Donnie says LB look like Albert from C4. Jesus. Yo. LB gonna make a video about what about
damn. Yeah, he's gonna come back to this and just, I think he's just gonna target Donnie. He's been going off on him.
Yo, Kid Blue, it wouldn't be the first time, bro.
Damn.
Tyson, the master at work, did a whole live stream to diss my man CEO Top Dog, my top shooter. Did a whole live stream to diss him. Had fake pictures of him and all kind of shit.
Fake. This man was dissing somebody on it that wasn't even him.
Yeah, CEO was going hard on Tyson. He was roasting him hard as fuck. And now we had this dude named Cowboy Trevor who wanted to have sex with Tyson, and he was like, he was telling you.
Is that what they call him, Cowboy Trevor? I mean,
yo, I don't know, bro. This dude Cowboy Trevor was like, yo, Tyson, what we gonna do later tonight? What position you gonna give it to me tonight from, Daddy? I was like,
yo, damn, that says that something previously happened before then.
Oh yeah, I was roasting Tyson, but I was like, yo, Tyson, yo, why you don't want to come back? He's like, yo, fuck that Cowboy Trevor dude. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, yo, but your boyfriend now, how you gonna do him like that? Nah, that was funny, yo. They was going in there. Tyson didn't even want to come back to my streams for a while, yo. They was going in on him. Shout out to Terrence and Phillip. Daniel Jones looked like a guy that can play in an Eli Manning movie. Every time FISK see DJ, water comes out his mouth. Oh my gosh. Check this out.
Oh my god.
Did the Eli Manning comp play a factor in Mara giving the green light? Sure. But I'm sure Kid Blue will agree with me. Daniel Jones, if you go back to that draft, if you just look at size, speed, and arm accuracy, he probably was the best prospect in that draft. Because we saw last year, little old Kyler Murray can't take a hit. They popped his shoulder one time, he was ass the rest of the year. So I'm sorry, but if you give us the number 1 pick all over again, I'm still taking Daniel Jones over Kyler Murray. Because if you put that little Kyler Murray behind that sorry ass offensive line in New York, he wouldn't have made it this far.
Yeah,
and that's real tough.
Yeah, that was his biggest concern coming out into the draft is his height. I mean, Kyler Murray's height and size. He's tiny.
Facts. And listen, Kyler Murray has all the ability in the world, but what you have to understand, and you know what, Kid Blue, I'm gonna get the Inferno production. Oh, he gave me 50. Oh, I love Inferno production. I'm gonna get the Inferno production, Kid Blue, and I want your take on something.
All right.
Shout out to my man Inferno production. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, supporting Big FISK is supporting small businesses. What's good, FISK? Sorry I haven't been active lately. Been busy getting to the bag, you feel me? Also, trying to save for college. On the college I'm going to this August. Going into IT, also trying to get somewhere in life. And here's 50 for the FISK unit. Hey, I appreciate that, Inferno. And remember, yo, you FISK unit tough. Whatever the hell you decide to do, you're going to get that shit done. All right, you FISK unit tough. You ain't got nothing to worry about, man. You want to be an IT dude, go get that shit.
You know and they make money, bro. They make money.
Just leave me the hell alone, because my biggest fear is Mr. Robot. So if you get good at that and you become good like Mr. Robot, just spare me. Okay, I was a big fan of Mr. Robot. I don't want no smoke with Elliot. Okay, I don't want no smoke with Elliot. I watch him ruin a whole country from a computer. I don't want no problems. All right. So when you become the man at that IT shit, just you know what I'm saying, just know I'm your best friend. just know we cool. But here's what I want your take on, Kid Blue. I have a theory. Now, you and I had the privilege of watching Eli Manning stay healthy for 16 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And my theory is this. With the exception of Russell Wilson, every single mobile dual threat quarterback, fast or slow, gets hurt religiously. Am I crazy for wishing Daniel Jones was slow and couldn't run?
No, you're not, because I had this same kind of mindset. When just looking at quarterbacks in general, like even before we had Daniel Jones, it's like when you have a guy so mobile and that is going to have like design runs for him and stuff like that, your quarterback, and it doesn't even matter how good he is, if he starts running out the pocket constantly, he's going to get hurt. We've seen it happen to almost every dual threat quarterback out there. They always get hurt while they're running. So you're not wrong for thinking that. I mean, I always wanted a pocket, even though the NFL is more, dual threat quarterbacks now, but I always wanted a pocket passer. I want a guy that sticks in the pocket, makes the tough throws downfield, because those usually wind up to be the better ones, as far as what history tells us, usually the better quarterbacks. But yeah.
And to piggyback off what you said, hold on. Didn't Lamar Jackson get a concussion in the third quarter of the playoff game versus the Bills?
It was a concussion, right? Yeah, and then that's when all these other and then I believe, was it the other quarterback too got hurt? They had another quarterback, another dual threat quarterback get hurt there too in the same game. But he got hurt.
Nah, that was Mahomes the next day. No, that was Mahomes earlier that day, because Lamar Jackson was the night game. That was when Mahomes got the turf toe. And that's why I'm trying to tell people, Kid Blue, Mahomes is not fast. Mahomes be running. We all saw the damn highlight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It took him an hour to score that touchdown versus Tennessee in the playoffs last. I'm like, come on. That's not Daniel Jones' speed over there. So it's like, it don't matter how fast or slow you are. Like, look at Jimmy G. He ran out of bounds towards ACL. Dak Prescott last year versus us, routine tackle, broken ankle. Daniel Jones versus Cincinnati, routine scramble for a first down, pulled a hamstring. So I hold my breath every time the kid runs, to be honest with you. I do. I really do.
I want him to be able to utilize use his running ability, but I don't want like straight up, designed runs, every drive like they do with Cam Newton back when he was in Carolina. I mean, that's why that guy is so banged up the way he is. I mean, they were just constantly asking this guy to run.
Like, I really want Daniel Jones in a perfect world. I want him to be Aaron Rodgers, like prime Aaron Rodgers, not young Aaron Rodgers, because that's how he got on the concussions. I'm talking about like Aaron Rodgers might only have like 200, like 150, maybe 200 rushing yards a season, and they're all for first downs.
He gets it done.
Yes, don't run all the time. Like, don't run read options. Don't run no quarterback power. Just like, if you have to run, Danny, run and get out of bounds. Like, don't run up the middle of the field. I don't want to see Daniel Jones ever run up the middle of the field like he did versus Cincinnati, which got him hurt.
Yeah.
I want to see.
And then him lowering his shoulder to hit a linebacker. That man doesn't slide.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones does not slide. He freaking lowers his shoulder like he's a running back or something.
he's the same size as Cam Newton. They're both what 6'5", 240. Like Daniel Jones is big as hell, but at the same time, I'm like, man, I don't know, Kid Blue. It's like the gift and the curse, man. I don't know.
It is.
Shout out to my guy Donnie. He says LB look like Aries Spears or Saturday Night Live.
Oh my Aries Spears. Damn.
Yo, shout out to Donnie for handling that for me. Yo, I appreciate that, Donnie. Shout out to Donnie for handling that LB drama for me. I appreciate that. Shout out to Terrence and Phillips.
Joe Burns.
Joe Burns? Who the fuck is Joe Burns?
Joe Burns.
He said Kid Blue looks like Joe Burns from the Blues Clues. Does Blues y'all, what I tell you about sending me them farts in the super chat? What did I tell you about that shit, Terrence and Phillips? I'm not reading super chats with farts in them. I told you about that shit. I told
that's common.
Yes, a little too common. I had to fucking block Butter from doing that shit a while back. I don't hear no fart jokes. I hate fart jokes. Damn. Can't stand that nasty shit.
I look up with Joe Burns. Who the hell is that?
I don't even know who the hell Joe Burns is. Sound like he's old and evil. Joe Burns.
Said Joe Burns from Blues Clues. Who the hell?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
Man, this dude only. I'm looking at a cricket player named Joe Burns. That's it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Shout out to Hakeem Delph. What up, Delph? LBB going hard on the Giants. Yo, he been talking spicy about the Giants. You know what bothers me with Eagle fans? They seem to think that Giants fans okay, how do I word this? They really Kid Blue, help me out. They really think that they got something over us because they tanked.
Yeah.
They're
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Like they got a victory on us. Like they hang something over our head.
Yeah.
Try to get a reaction out of us. You know, oh yeah, we ruined you guys' playoff season. Like they basically played spoiler for us. They try to play spoiler for us.
And I'm sitting back thinking to myself, like, come on, bro. Like y'all tank. Like that made y'all look bad.
Exactly. It got their coach fired. This is what happened.
Right. Especially after that Joe Judge speech. When Joe Judge gave that speech about tanking, I was like, yeah, they had to get rid of Doug Peterson after that shit. I was like, yo, I really do think Joe Judge sealed his fate when Joe Judge gave that passionate speech about sacrifices and effort and integrity. I was like, I'm so proud of my coach.
I know, right? I love this dude, bro.
Word. I was like, yo, my man Joe Judge literally just got that dude fired subliminally. I was like, yo, Jeffrey Lurie heard that and was like, yeah, he gotta go.
Yep.
He gotta go.
It's a bad look. It's a bad look.
It's a horrible look. I was like, damn, Joe Judge made a good point. I was like, yo, everybody sacrificed from their families and had to get the testing every day. And for you to do that, I was like, damn. Shut up, Judge. But and they couldn't bring him back in the locker room after that either, because freaking Jalen Hurts was mad, Kelsey was mad. Like the Eagles team didn't want to do it. Exactly. So they really couldn't bring him back into that locker room after that. He says, shout out to Donnie. He says LB look like CC Sabathia. He
do. He kind of do, yeah.
He like CC. Shout out to Jamil the King. LB look like a fat Deshaun Jackson.
Oh my god, about Deshaun Jackson.
He had this coming. You're not gonna disrespect Giants.
He really did. I was talking about to LB. He was on Twitter going off when we signed Kenny Golladay, even though every Eagles fans wanted him before he was a free agent. And then he signs Kenny Golladay, and then we signed Kenny Golladay, and he puts up this Twitter post talking about, oh, look how much Kenny Golladay gets hurt, and you guys are gonna have injuries and all that stuff. How you guys paid all that money to an injury-prone wide receiver? I told him, yo, at one point last season, they had one healthy receiver on the roster. One.
And he was the most trash one.
Yeah, and his offensive line was beat up too. In that same week, he can't say nothing about injuries. His whole team's a walking injury.
Facts. Even the players he drafted a walking injury. So
exactly.
Right. Like, and my thing too, Kid Blue, is I'm like, the kicker to me is I'm like, you motherfuckers wanted a Dory Jackson. Y'all was begging him to get the Philly. I was like, please don't sign the Giants. Please don't sign the Giants. And then he signed the Giants. Now y'all don't want him.
Yeah. Now they didn't want him. And we took their corner from we took Aaron Robinson from them. Yep. Yeah, so they really pissed now. Listen, they're just taking all the frustration that we put on them last season and in the draft and taking it out on us, talking about, oh yeah, we ruined y'all's season and Kenny Golladay is gonna get hurt and all that stuff. Man, it's fake outrage. It's fake outrage. They're just frustrated.
They're jealous.
Yeah, they're jealous.
And I know you watch a lot of film and stuff, and you're big in college. So here's my take on Devontae Smith. And people call me a hater, and I am a hater, but I still spit facts though. It's like, just because I'm hating don't mean I ain't telling the truth. And that piece of paper, Devontae Smith, was supposed to go to a team where he could be the second or third option. He's not ready to go into the NFL at his size with that trash ass quarterback and be a number one option like an Odell Beckham or
I agree with you. I agree. I think Devontae Smith is good. I think he's great. I don't think he is going to have, like, first of all, you look at all the like Philly 500, LB, all that. They think Devontae Smith fixed all their problems. They really think, because they got, listen, think about what their mindset was before the draft. Oh, this team just needs to develop. We just want to see something good at it. Then they get Devontae Smith, and now they're going to win the NFC East.
Facts.
You know, they think it's going to fix all their problems. You got Jalen Hurts that, listen, I don't care if you have Randy Moss as your wide receiver. Jalen Hurts isn't going to give Randy Moss the ball. I don't care who you guys got as your receiving core. I don't trust Jalen Hurts if I'm an Eagles fan at all.
Facts. He fumbled more than Danny do.
Yeah. And what is it, 9 fumbles in 4 games? And nobody talks about that. Not an Eagles fan in sight want to talk about that.
They don't want to talk about it. I'm like, yo, he fumbles he turns the ball over every 16 pass attempts on average. That's bad.
That's great. That's not even just bad. That's insane. How does that even happen? Like, we seen Daniel Jones, fumble a lot too, but to have a stat like that,
facts.
No. Come on.
And my thing was, I'm like, y'all got to understand, Eagle fans. Y'all really need to understand something. If you had Carson Wentz, as bad as he is, he's a better thrower of the football than Hurts. So he might have been able to do a little something with Devontae. But there's a reason Devontae Smith wanted to come to the Giants and not the Eagles. And he played with the boy in college and he didn't want to go there. What did him and Waddle say? Him and Waddle both said it. Mac Jones is better than Jalen Hurts. They were asked it before the draft, and they both said Mac Jones put the ball where we can catch it and do something with it. He just knows what to do. And my last thing about Devontae Smith is, what y'all need to understand is this. The Giants, if he goes to the Giants, right, he has a chance to develop under Golladay, develop under Sterling Shepard. He had a chance to come in and learn under veterans, grow into his man body. So by the time he gets to the 3rd, 4th year of his rookie deal, then he could be our number one. If he goes to Miami, they got Will Fuller, they got Devontae Parker. He would have been in a situation where he could learn from some veterans and develop into his grown man body before he becomes the number one. But because he goes to Philly, there's no veterans. Alshon ain't there. D-Jax ain't there. He the best player on the offense from day one. Rager's trash. I mean, like, what do we
And you think about it, like with Philly, the Philadelphia Eagles and the wide receiver dilemma, it has always been a curse for them. Always. They don't know how to handle their wide receiver. They don't know how to develop their wide receivers. They don't know how to use their wide receivers. They can't draft the right receivers. So we don't even know if Devontae Smith is going to be the right guy, because they went ahead and 2 years ago got J.J. Arcega-Whiteside over DK Metcalf. Okay. And then they go the following year and draft, when everybody knew Justin Jefferson should have probably been the pick there. They went Jalen Reagor, who is literally Nelson Aguilar 2.0.
Facts.
And then they messed up with Nelson Aguilar. And then they messed up with Jordan Matthews. And then there's plenty of wide receivers. Alshon Jeffrey. There are plenty of wide receivers they could not hit on that listen, they are so desperate to have some savior at wide receiver that they really hype up this guy, Travis Fulgham, whatever the hell his name is.
Oh my gosh.
They thought he was the next coming. I think I heard Philly 5. I could be wrong on this. I think I heard Philly 500 said that he was the best wide receiver in the East at one point last year.
One of them said it.
Oh my God. I couldn't believe the words, bro.
And don't even get me started with Greg Ward. Remember when Carson
Greg Ward,
2 years ago, and they was bigging up Greg Ward and shit? I'm like, come on, man. Don't do this to me right now. I'm not in the mood. I'm really not in the mood for y'all to sit here and try and bullshit me with Greg Ward. Like, stop.
Man. Got no names out there.
And before I get to these super chats, just remember, the Giants, we hit on wide receivers regularly. I mean, damn, I can't remember.
We do.
Shit, Steve Smith, Knicks, Cruz was undrafted, but we still plucked his ass out of nowhere. Manningham was good.
Yeah. I know you don't like Slayton, but he was a 5th round pick, you know?
So, yeah, for a 5th round pick, he ain't bad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We drafted Odell. We signed Burris.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit.
And Shepard, you know? We got a bunch of these guys, man, that put in the work at wide receiver.
We known for getting some shit, and I'm gonna get the guys super chats right after this. But I'd rather have Tony than Devontae anyway. I'm sorry, but them Tony highlights is ridiculous. I don't give a damn what nobody said. Tony's some shit. Tony on some shit.
I'll tell you this. I still like Devontae Smith. I think he's better. Obviously, they have different skill sets. I'll tell you what. I'll take Tony and that 1st round pick and the 4th round pick over Devontae Smith all day.
Facts.
I'll take that all day. Exactly what we did. I'll take him.
All right, I'm back. Ooh, I love them aloe. What is it, aloe vine drinks? This promenade aloe vine drink with the pulp and all that shit in it. But Harris and the Bunny, worry about your Eagles. Don't worry about us. Shout out to real quick before I do the super chats. Shout out to my man Donnie for being a channel member. He just joined the FISK unit. He got his ski mask. He got his emotes now with the bulletproof vest, the hollow tips. You know how FISK unit give it up. So everybody make some noise for Donnie for joining the channel. He's officially a FISK unit captain now. There's 140 of y'all in here right now. If y'all want to be channel members, it's $5.99. Get your ski mask, get your bulletproof vest, get your hollow tips, your FISK unit shields, and let's start mobbing on these dudes. $5.99. Fuck that. Fuck your Burger King. Fuck your Big Mac. Fuck your Chinese food. Join the FISK unit. Shout out to Sticky Fingers. I don't want to cut/trade Ingram. Let him finish the contract. Cap is tied up next 2 years, so no big free agents. Anyone we let walk nets us high comp picks, though. I'll let Kid Blue answer that one.
At this point, I guess you keep Evan. I don't want to, but at this point, I mean, the dude survived 4 years with us. You know, and he somehow stuck around for 4 years like a roach. So, and he's still around at the end of his contract. So, I mean, I don't really care. You keep him, you let him go. At this point, I don't care because we've been wanting to get rid of this guy since year 2, and he's still here. So,
you know what I call him, Kid Blue? I've been calling him this since he dropped that ball in Philly.
What do you call him?
He's that guy at work that's good at looking like he's working but don't do shit. That's who he is.
Yeah, he's the guy that looks the part, but he can't.
He don't do shit. We all got that one coworker who really don't do shit, but it's
Right.
always good at looking busy.
Right.
That's Evan Ingram. Because all the coaches love him. They ain't got a bad thing to say about him.
Yeah, I know. He's like, I guess he must be like such a likable guy in the locker room.
Right.
Like he's gotta be just the nicest guy. And they're like, yeah, he's too nice, man. What if we let him go? He's gonna start crying in front of us. Like
remember, Blue, he's Judge's favorite.
Yeah.
He's Joe Judge's favorite.
He really is. They had that bet. Yeah, they had that bet, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I was like, Evan Ingram was the first name I heard Joe Judge say. Remember, Joe Judge wasn't saying names when he got hired. He was saying like the numbers and shit. He wouldn't address anybody by names. I was like, so not Saquon, not Daniel, but the first person you got something nice to say about Judge and put their name on it is Evan Ingram. I was like, this shit is unreal, bro. And then he's not even a Gettleman. I could see if he was a Gettleman draft pick. They got rid of every Jerry Reese player, including the Pro Bowlers.
He's still there. That's crazy.
Yo, he got fuck that. He got pictures. Remember getting drunk one now. I don't give a fuck. He went to a Giants party. He walked into one of those secret society rooms or something.
Oh, he got with blackmail.
He got pictures. Well, if ever Ingram get a bag this offseason, he really got some pictures.
Yep.
You can't tell me he don't.
Yep.
Ever Ingram will be like, yeah. I post this on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Like, get my contract. I'm telling you, yo. Listen, if ever Ingram get a bag, he got pictures. You heard it here first. He got pictures if he get paid this offseason.
Oh,
shout out to Rob Pred. You think Ingram is in danger with the New York Giants trying out Kelvin Benjamin at tight end? Also, any fear of Rodgers going to Washington? They got Cap to burn. Actually, Kid Blue and I talked about that before we went live. Kelvin Benjamin at tight end would be a good look, but like I said, they love Ingram. So even if we get Kelvin Benjamin, because Caden Smith is better than Kelvin Benjamin, they still wouldn't start Caden Smith.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
So I don't know.
I wouldn't mind bringing in Kelvin Benjamin as a weapon, though. You know, just use him anywhere. You know, I don't know if he necessarily I think Kelvin Benjamin could still possibly make the team and without having Evan Ingram being cut. I mean, we want Evan Ingram gone, but I don't think Kelvin Benjamin is going to wake up and it's just going to win the starting job out of nowhere.
Facts. Also, to answer your second part of that, I don't give a fuck. Aaron Rodgers go to the Redskins. I don't care. Have you seen our defense? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, bro, we not pussy. We're in the NFC East. It's not like we always got super goons in our division. Whether it's always something. Whether it's Tony Romo or the rookie RG3 or MVP Carson Wentz, it's always something in the NFC East. You think we care about Aaron Rodgers? I mean, for real, bro. Like, we're not scary. We not scared of Aaron Rodgers. And he 37 and want to host Jeopardy. How long you think he gonna play anyway?
Right.
And I'm not reading that, Terrace and Phillip. I ain't reading that shit.
Another one. Oh my God.
I'm not reading that shit. Fucking Terrence and Phillip. Damn. They know I ain't reading that shit. Hey, Mac Ultra, you should see the join button next to my name, bro. Like, hey, yo, Mac Ultra, just hit the join button. It should be next to my name. I don't know where, I don't know if you watch me on your phone or your computer, but you should be able to see the RIP New Jack, the wrestler. Quit playing. New Jack died? No. I'm gonna hit Kush up about that one. Damn. Shit. But shout out to Inferno Productions. Don't worry, FISK, you safe. As an Eagle fan, I was pissed that Doug tanked that last game. That's how you build a losing culture, and I ain't about it. Shout out to you, man, for real, because a lot of your Eagle brethren don't understand that concept.
Right. They loved it.
Facts.
They love it.
And that's why they losers, Kid Blue. Like, that's why they're losers.
Yeah.
Shout out the Terminator. Yo, why you got to put the? Can we not say God name in vain, Terminator? I know you one of my shooters, but like, can we not say God name in vain? I mean, come on, man. Don't get me. No, he ain't gonna strike me with lightning. He gonna strike your ass with lightning. He gonna strike you with lightning. Shout out the Terminator. This Terrence and Phillip account is just Butters getting this horrible fart joke. So probably
he got a burner account.
Probably I wouldn't be shut him in. Well, I heard that I'm not gonna say his name, but I heard who the Teletubby counts is another YouTuber. I ain't gonna say his name or put him on blast, but I heard the Teletubby account is another YouTuber who I had to block, but whatever. Shout out to Slipback. I don't like Washington at all. I think they're clowns, but I can't lie. 2012 RG3, I thought he was gonna be something special. We all did.
Yeah.
I want your opinion on this, Kid Blue. Who were you more afraid of? Me personally, I feared 2017 Carson Wentz. I was depressed waking up thinking about playing that motherfucker for 10 years. Mm-hmm. Were you more afraid of 2017 Wentz or 2012 RG3?
That's hard because they both had injury issues. So I always knew when they were on the field, they were going to be really good. But I may have to say 2012 RG3 just because that all the, I guess, hype around his name and how good he was a human highlight reel, that guy. So, and then Carson Wentz had issues with his health, and we all knew that this guy cannot stay healthy and cannot take his team to the playoffs. So I was never too big on Carson Wentz. Like, I knew he was good, but I always knew he was going to get hurt. Like, I always said in the back of my mind, all right, it doesn't matter how good this guy's going to play during the regular season. I mean, he's not going to do anything in the playoffs because he'll just be hurt. And then they'll just have a little old Nick Foles come in and finish the job. So I'd probably say RG3.
See, the only reason why I never feared the RG3 situation is because we had just won the Super Bowl before he got drafted.
Yeah, that takes a factor too. That's a factor too.
I was still like we were still cocky because we still had JPP, we had OZ, Eli, Nix, Cruz. Like, we were still good enough to the point where I was like, oh man, I got a 2-time Super Bowl MVP at quarterback. I don't give a fuck who y'all draft.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, 2011 Eli Manning had me talking shit.
And everybody. Everybody.
So I'm like, listen, y'all, I wasn't on YouTube when it was for 2011 Eli Manning was doing dirt. Yeah. Just know, because remember, I've been on YouTube since like 2017, whatever. Giants ain't been good yet. Y'all haven't heard me when I'm cocky. Y'all have only heard the press fits. Fuck you, Eli. Fuck you, Saquon. Die, Pat Shermer. Die. Y'all haven't heard me when I'm jubilant and cocky. I'm trying to tell you.
This is our year, then. This is our year.
Yeah, this our year, man. Y'all gonna hear me talking some shit. Y'all think I would talk shit before. Y'all ain't heard nothing yet. Wait till y'all hear what come out my mouth this year when we like 7-1. Man, please. Y'all think Chiefs fans is cocky. Wait till you get a load of me. Shout out to Jamil. LB built like Wario.
Oh my God. Oh, he put two of them in the same super chat. Oh my God, he put two looking like. Oh my.
He said LB look like Mark Henry. Yo, he deserved this shit, bro. He been talking way too spicy. He deserves this shit.
He don't even know what's going on right now.
Oh, he gonna get a text from me when the stream over. I'm gonna make sure he gets this text. He need to see these jokes.
Oh damn.
Nah, because I be trolling LB. I text him a bunch of broom emojis like once every couple of days and remind him that he getting sweat. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure he remember.
Oh yeah. We're gonna sweep him.
Facts. Shout out to Slipback. 2018 as a Giants fan, I was hella depressed because Eagles were coming off a title and they had Wentz. And we were talking about 5 more years. Yeah, that was a dark time. Oh, that was a dark time. Anything involving Eli, but anything pre-Daniel Jones was dark because the fact that they really thought we could still rebuild around Eli Manning, it made me cry inside every time I heard him say it. Like I never thought we would get rid of that guy. And I love Eli Manning to death, but those last 2 years, he was done.
Yeah, as much as people wanted to save it, it didn't even matter how good the offensive line was at that point. I mean, do you really need, in order to have Eli stable and actually playing well, you would have needed the freaking best offensive line in football. I mean, he just wasn't mobile. He was already paranoid because of what Eric Flowers did to him, and so he felt like he was getting hit all the time. He would just fall on the ground. So, listen, I love Eli to death too. I always said it, but when Shermer came in and they tried rebuilding, not even that, when McAdoo was coming in, they're trying to win and things like that. Listen, it was just all backwards how they kept, drafting these mid-round quarterbacks like Davis Webb and who's that other dude, Lauletta, thinking that they're gonna groom them up to be the next starting quarterbacks.
The one who got hit with the traffic stop.
Yeah,
yeah. Oh my fucking gosh, bro.
That guy, and so they really did not care who was going to be the next quarterback of the New York Giants. They were like, listen, Eli's going to play till he's freaking, 600 years old. And that, because they were so ill prepared, we had to, we had to deal with Eli for a little longer. And it kind of sounds more like, disrespectful talking about deal with Eli, but I mean, we were trying to rebuild around the 38-year-old quarterback. We just can't do it,
Facts.
So
and, I used to. Here's the thing: I got called a fake fan for my first couple years on YouTube. But the thing is, what you have to understand is, I've been cleansed of my sins, Kid Blue. The Saints fans, the Steelers fans, the way Patriot fans treated Tom Brady his last year in New England. I'm like, yo, they cleansed me of my sins because
it happens to every franchise.
Yeah, I felt guilty. I was like, hold on, timeout. Now I know Eli Manning got 2 Super Bowl MVPs. That's cool. But he ain't Drew Brees. If Saints fans can bury Drew Brees for even remotely one, they saw a workout video of Drew Brees. They thought he was coming back. They clowned him on Twitter. I was like, now hold on. I ain't never do Eli that bad. If Drew Brees can get clowned by his fan base,
they went off on him. Yep, they went off on him. They went off on Drew Brees.
I'm cleansed. I'm like, y'all better not dare criticize me about Eli Manning again. I'm cleansed.
and think of it like this. A lot of people were like, oh, but if he was, winning the Super Bowl, you guys wouldn't say anything. Listen, father time comes for everybody. Look at Peyton Manning in his last year. His last year, he won a Super Bowl, and they still wanted him gone. They still wanted a new quarterback. Because you can't, the longevity of your franchise cannot depend on a quarterback inching on 40 years old, I mean, Tom Brady did it this year. He's freaking Tom Brady, but there's only one guy who really has done that. But, Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl his final year, and they're still ready for another quarterback. You think Broncos fans would have been happy him coming back after having a season like that? He had a terrible season his last season.
And that's what y'all gotta understand. I'm like, y'all hated the Daniel Jones pick, but I'm like, no, it's better than Drew Lock. Oh, we could have got Drew Lock at 17. It's better than Drew Lock.
That was so. Yeah, I couldn't believe people were saying that.
Better than Haskins.
Oh yeah, everybody was going off about Haskins.
Who was that guy in Carolina? Will Greer or some shit? Better
Greer,
than him?
Yeah, 3rd round pick, dude. I think 3rd round pick.
Y'all kissed my ass with the Daniel Jones slander. I feel like we got the best quarterback in that draft because I really think Kyler Murray can't take hits. He better have a cowboy type line if he gonna stay healthy. Shout out to Zach. Hey FISK, how long till I clap Butters and his Teletubby army of clowns? Hey man, it's open season on Butters. Butters been doing too much lately. It is open season on Butters. Butters been doing the most lately. Shout out to Chairman James. He going live. I think his live is even now or 8:30. He gonna be live with Smelly talking shit about me. Shout out to Chairman James.
Damn.
He says, "Yo, FISK, you seen Falcon and Winter Soldier? I only seen the first 2 episodes. I gotta
good,
go,
man.
It's good.
It's good, man.
I gotta finish it, man. I've been bullshitting. I gotta finish it. I've been watching too much South Park lately. I wait. It's all I watch. Like when I just put South Park on. Like it plays in my background damn near all day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like I love South. That might be my favorite show. My favorite show used to be The Sopranos, but I'm be honest with you, like I love South Park. I'm addicted to South Park. Shout out to Clout Man. Go Giants. I predict we're going 12-5 and we getting the NFC Championship. Oof. Hey, I said 13, so that's about right.
I can see 12-5. The NFC Championship. If we make it to the NFC Championship, we better win it. Like I don't want to get all the way over there just to not win it.
You heard what Brady said?
What did he say?
Brady said he wants to face us in some kind of championship game.
I heard about that. Yeah.
I got that video dropping tomorrow. I need to drop that video either tomorrow or Sunday. I might do the rookie. I may have to report on the rookie minicamp tomorrow, but I'm definitely gonna speak on that Tom Brady shit. Yeah. Tom Brady really want the smoke.
Yeah, I wanted to give it to him last year. That's why I was trying to make the playoff because we would have faced Tampa Bay.
We would have won.
That's what I wanted.
We would have won. We would have won that game.
Hell yeah.
We you know what's so crazy now that I think about it? I don't think we beat Green Bay, but we probably would have beat the Saints. The way Drew Brees was looking.
Oh, Drew Brees was so bad. I felt so bad for Drew Brees. I love Drew Brees, but damn, he was so bad, man. He was a liability that whole playoff run.
Facts. I hope no Saints fans from my other channel heard me say that, but yeah, it really could have happened. It could have happened. Because I was sitting back thinking of something like, we should have beat Tampa. What was it, week 11 or some shit?
That whole team was playing well except Daniel Jones, man. I was so pissed off.
Yeah, he's bad that game. He's bad, but you know what though? I know I'm a staunch Daniel Jones defender. I gotta say something. He might not have been looking Slayton way because Slayton's some shit. Slayton's so bad that Daniel Jones really might not have been paying him no attention because he ain't gonna get open anyway.
That's what I was saying to everybody that was talking about. Oh, Darius Slayton is there, and Darius Slayton just doesn't get open. I mean, he can't. Although he's very fast, he's not a great route runner. He's going to create separation on a slant route or whatever. Like he could just burn you deep, but that's it. But there were plenty of times where he dropped the ball. So obviously, if Daniel Jones, if he's looking at it, he's probably like, oh, he's probably going to drop the ball, or he's probably not going to be open. So.
And that's why I be telling y'all to kiss my ass at this pocket presence and this pocket awareness and this quarterback confidence and shit. I'm like, what confidence? Have you seen his receivers and his tight end? What you mean throw the ball with confidence so it can get dropped?
There's a stat that they showed last year, and I can't remember the exact numbers, but there was not one receiver who had over an average of like 2 yards of separation. It was, I think the highest one was like 1.70, or I think that was Evan Ingram or Sterling Shepard, one of those guys. But everybody else, their average yards of separation was like a yard or less. That's like skin tight. They could not get open.
Facts.
And that's not Daniel Jones' fault.
And that's why I keep trying to tell Kush, keep Sterling Shepard ass in the slot. Yeah, because he's not getting separation on the outside. He never has, and he never will. Remember when Odell Beckham got hurt? Shepard was trash. Remember when we traded Odell Beckham? Shepard was trash. How many times have we tried to turn Shepard into an outside receiver?
And I don't understand. I don't understand why Sterling Shepard is a great slot receiver. Like, you can't put somebody on the outside that runs routes like Sterling Shepard. Like, Sterling Shepard could kill you with his quick routes. You put him in the slot, that's where he's best at. Thanks. Why they keep trying to put him on the outside is beyond me. Thank God we got Kenny Golladay now, and we could throw Kenny Golladay on the outside and leave Sterling in the slot, man. Because that was frustrating. I know a lot of people are talking about, but his numbers are the same. No, but you just look at Sterling Shepard play. His skill set is not of a outside receiver. When you got a guy like as big and strong as Jalen Ramsey on Sterling Shepard on the outside, I mean, who's winning that battle? Like, and you got the bigger cornerback on the outside. Yeah,
he's just not. He's not explosive enough. He's not fast enough. He's not explosive enough. He just don't have the traits of a dominant outside receiver.
Right. And that's okay. And that's okay. That, you know, it doesn't mean he sucks, you know, and that's okay. He just put him in the slot, you know.
Yeah, I call him the Jason Witten of slot receivers. He's just gonna catch the ball and fall.
Jason Witten.
That's why I say, yo, like I love Shepard, but we really need to trade him in about 2 weeks. Soon as June 1st come along, we need to trade the Falcons is about to trade Julio so they can save that money. Don't tell me we can't trade Sterling Shepard to save some money. So it's like we got Tony for the slot, and I'm like, no, any freaking catch that Sterling Shepard makes in the slot, I'm gonna say Tony would have got 10 more yards. I'm gonna say it all year. I'm gonna sound like a broken record because it's true. Any touches that we give to Shepard should just be going to Tony at this point because he can do more with it.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I can't wait to see what Tony's gonna do.
And shout out to Slipback. We're playing chess, not checkers, though. Worst case scenario, if Daniel Jones doesn't pan out, we get a top 5 pick and a stud quarterback next year. You know, look, I have all the faith in the world in Daniel Jones, so I haven't even considered, you know, another quarterback having it. Just that whole scenario just never even crossed my mind, to be honest with you. But when the Bears stink the joint up next year, and we get that top 5 pick, if Daniel Jones is as good as the prophecy said he would be, y'all are aware that top 5 pick, we can pick the best tackle, the best pass rusher, the best. Whatever we want with that pick, we can take. So y'all over here, well, not you, Kid Blue, but a lot of y'all over here talking about what if Daniel Jones pan out? Damn that. Danny gonna be fine. What if Matt Pert don't pan out? What tackle we taking? What about that? What if O'Shea Exhibit is garbage? What pass rusher we taking?
And I still and although we got Aziz, although we got Ellerson Smith, I still want like a top 5 pick, at edge rusher. I love exactly. And listen, man, the quarterback, everybody's gonna be if Daniel Jones isn't good, I like you said, it hasn't crossed my mind yet, but I don't want a quarterback next year, man, because the quarterbacks next year, the class, I don't know how this season is going to turn out with the college season, but as far as it's looking right now, these quarterbacks in this draft, they're terrible. They're coming out in the 2021 draft, bro.
It don't matter, Kid Blue.
I mean, the 22 draft, yeah.
Kid Blue, I promise you now. Y'all download this string, y'all do whatever you want to do. Kid Blue, I promise you now. They will turn one of them quarterbacks into Andrew Luck by March.
Oh my God. Yeah, bro. I don't doubt it, man. I don't doubt it. Because if there isn't a good quarterback out there, they'll make one of those guys the chosen one.
Yep. Somebody gonna be the chosen one. Because I'm like, yo, Kid Blue, check this out, bro. I'm like, y'all are aware that there was a time when Jameis was the chosen one. Blake Bortles was the chosen one before.
Bro, Mitch Trubisky, bro.
Yeah, he went before Mahomes.
Yeah, and Mahomes and Watson are a top 5 quarterbacks in this league right now. And you got Mitch Trubisky, who everybody was talking about as the number 1 quarterback prospect in that draft. What was it, 2017?
Yep.
Number 1 quarterback prospect, and the Bears traded up for this dude. And you watch that guy in North Carolina, and he was just the ultimate game manager, and everybody loved him for whatever reason. So
Kyler Murray,
Kyler
Murray was the next Andrew Luck. Baker Mayfield, no, it wasn't Baker Mayfield that year. It was Sam Darnold. Baker Mayfield just came out of Baker Mayfield. Hugh Jackson called him the Pied Piper, and then all of a sudden he went number 1. But allegedly Sam Darnold was supposed to be Andrew Luck that year. Who was before that? Mitchell Trubisky was before that. 2016 was Jared Goff is the next savior.
Yeah, Goff.
I'm like, yo, every single stinking year, bro. Joe Burrow. Oh, Kid Blue, let me ask you, because you watch more college than me, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can't sit here and tell me that this dude Goldilocks is a better prospect than Joe Burrow. It's not possible.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I don't really know who I would have ahead, just because you're talking about Trevor Lawrence, right?
Yeah, Goldilocks. I call him Goldilocks.
Yeah. I like Trevor Lawrence. I think he's gonna be a great quarterback, just like I think Joe Burrow is gonna be. But Joe Burrow is special, man. I like Joe Burrow. Trevor Lawrence is good to me. I just don't see. People might kill me for this. I don't see a big wow factor with Trevor Lawrence like that.
That's what I said. I'm like,
But
y'all calling him John
he's
Elway, Andrew Luck.
yeah. He's what I call a little too orthodox. Like what's gonna happen when things go off script? You know what I'm saying? Where he gotta I don't know, side pass a ball to a dump off or whatever. What's it called?
He got to improvise.
Yeah, he got to improvise and try to make plays with his feet. Like everything that Trevor Lawrence does looks scripted to me. You know, like he always makes sure he sets his feet. Like even when he's on the run, he will stop, set his feet, and have that beautiful, perfect throwing motion. Like it's not going to be like that in the NFL. And I said this back during the draft season before the draft actually happened. I said my true concern with Trevor Lawrence is what is he going to do when things go off script? Because Joe Burrow always did something special. Like I see something special in Joe Burrow.
And that's the thing, right? I'm not hating on Trevor Lawrence. I don't have a bad thing to say about him. I'm just saying the way the media just penciled this guy in is the next. They didn't even talk about him. All the talk was who was going second. I'm like, the way y'all just penciled in this kid, called him Andrew Luck and said move on, and Urban Meyer only took the job because of him. I'm like, he better be good. I mean, he better be damn good because I just watched Joe Burrow throw for like fucking 6,000 yards or whatever the hell he did. And freaking, I'm like, I just don't see how y'all can sit here and say that Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback prospect since 2011 when Luck came out. And I'm like, wait a minute. How's that possible when Joe Burrow just had like the greatest college season ever? Yeah. Kyler Murray won the Heisman.
People talking about people are talking about, you know, the whole Joe Burrow thing and Trevor Lawrence is because Trevor Lawrence like started as a true freshman and he has more experience in the college game and Joe Burrow only had 1 year. But at the same time, you look at their seasons, man. I mean, it's just like and here's the thing too, FISK. When Trevor Lawrence, because he always won games, which is a good stat, right? It's something good to look at. Oh, this guy's a winner. This guy always wins. What happens, because he's going to the Jaguars, what happens when this dude loses a lot?
Facts.
You know, he never has faced any that I think this is a true stat. He's never lost a regular season game in his life. Like going back to high school, never lost a regular season game, which is good, but like it's not going to be like that in the NFL.
Crazy shit.
It's not going to be like that in the NFL. You ain't gonna win every single regular season game. So once he may, lose his first, second, third and be no problem. What happens when he starts losing more games than they won? And how is he going to react to that? Because he already said that he don't got no chip on his shoulder. You know, he has not.
I hated that quote.
You know,
I did not want to hear that from my quarterback. I hate
that. And you can't blame him, right? Because he's like been crowned like the golden child ever since he was in high school. As soon as he went to Clemson, people were already talking about this dude as number one pick. No matter who was going to be
3 years. About about him.
Yeah. So you can't blame the guy for not having a chip on his shoulder because he never faced adversity. Like he never had haters. Like everybody loves this dude. So when he gets to the NFL, that's a whole nother game, man. You're gonna lose games. You're going to lose games. So I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna react to that. That's something people got to think about because he's not gonna win it's not gonna be like college. He's gonna win every single game he plays.
Facts. And let's get to these super chats. But before I get to these super chats, the one thing Kid Blue didn't bring up is how he gonna handle that Tebow smoke.
Tebow gonna play tight end and be like, oh, I could throw the ball a little bit. Let me just
facts. They're gonna be like 1-4, and they're gonna be like Tebow. How you gonna handle that smoke? That's the real pressure right there.
Be hilarious. Oh man.
I'm gonna be dying too. I'm gonna be like, you see, yes, that's what you get for bringing in Tim Tebow. That's exactly what Urban Meyer ass get.
Oh damn.
Shout out to Donnie though. Donnie said LB looked like Precious. Oh
my god. No. No, he ain't going with Precious, bro.
Yo, Donnie been roasting Lord Brunson all night, man.
That's that Precious.
Yo, I'm telling you, as I said, that's why I don't have a lot of guests.
Nah, he looked like he looked like Precious Mama, bro.
Oh shit. I'm telling you, this is why I don't. This is why, like, if you ain't like a Giants fan or like one of a regular, this is why people be scared to pull into my streams, man. I'm like, yo, man, the FISK unit don't take no prisoners. Hell nah. Shout out to Chairman James. You heard Bill Gates' wife looking for a sugar boy. Tell her call Big Fist. I fuck mothers all the time. I try to tell you, I love a milk. Milfs know how to cook and buy me shit. Y'all out here fucking this young pussy, these little 21-year-olds and shit who ain't got no money, ain't good for nothing. Go get you a little 35, 40-year-old who got a credit card. Shit.
Who got a credit card?
Lay that pipe down, go shopping. That act like you know. Trying to get you out of game. We all saw Zach Wilson mama on draft night.
Bro, I never questioned my life until that moment. I'm like, damn, she gotta be 20 years older than me, but that's like it. I question my life decisions right there, bro. I was like, bro, I tell you, when she was 20, she must have been.
Oh my gosh, bro. Her and Joe Burrow mama.
Yeah, I haven't seen Joe Burrow's mama.
Now, Joe Burrow, I was like, yo, Joe Burrow mom was a 10 to 15 years ago before she had, I was like, yo. Like I said that last year, and then this year I saw Zach Wilson mom. Yo, some fine moms out there, bro.
Right.
Shout out to Slipback. Goldilocks ain't no Andrew Luck. Yo, Andrew Luck was the best quarterback I've seen in the entire decade.
Yeah, I got a soft spot for Andrew Luck, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, I really do.
I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off when he retired, bro. I'm like, I get it. You get hurt a lot, but damn, just stay in the pocket. Yeah, just stay in the pocket and see how it works. Because that dude will always freaking truck people and lay stiff arms, and that's why he was getting hurt, man. But stay in the pocket and see what happens.
Yeah, no comment. I think he was punch drunk. I think he got hurt so much. I really just think he didn't want to get hit no more. As good as that offensive line was, I just think Andrew Luck got to the point where he was just like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck this. But shout out to Slipback. Hell, Justin Fields balled out again this year. Yo, Justin Fields beat Goldilocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the hell does Justin Fields go 11th, but he beat Goldilocks? I'm trying to understand that shit. I'm like, how this guy beat Goldilocks? What did he have? Blue, like broken ribs or whatever the hell he played with. I forgot what he played with.
I think that was towards the end of the game, but yeah, he came back and finished the game.
I'm like, how the hell is Justin Fields going after all these quarterbacks when he beat the number one pick convincingly? Like, they beat the hell out of Clemson in that game. Shout out to Sticky Fingers. I'm not saying Trevor has infinite potential or the highest ceiling I've ever seen, but he the most developed quarterback day one out of the draft I've seen in years.
That's what I'm saying. He's just so orthodox. Like people like people fall in love with that when you get to the NFL. But you can be like what Trevor Lawrence looked like. He looked like a robot. He looked like he just does everything the coach tells him to do. Everything the coach has taught him, he does it. But he has to have a mind for his own when he gets to the NFL. Like, he's got to make his own decision. Like Patrick Mahomes, for example, that dude, does everything, on his own. He's not, he's not told to throw on the run and throw an 80-yard bomb, So
I'm interested to see him play. I'm definitely like week one. I'm definitely gonna have my eye on Trevor Lawrence. I'm just interested to see how he carries himself in general when he gets to the pro level.
And they already listen. They gave him so much respect. He chose his number before he was drafted. You know when he was taking a picture with his draft jersey, and they usually got the number 1 there or whatever. Now he had the 16. He knew
he was going to. He was probably looking for real estate back in January. If just in case that's the real Daniel Jones. What up, Danny? Because you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know, bro. Listen.
Look, I'm going to tell Danny, like I tell everybody else who got famous usernames, hit my DMs, let's talk. All right, you come on FISK Unit Entertainment, you pick a channel, we chop it up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? These are open invitation. Daniel Jones is an open invitation for Daniel Jones to come chop it up with Big Fist. It's an open invitation. You know what I'm saying? It's an open invitation. He ain't even got to ask. He just showed the fuck up. I'm like, oh, okay, what up?
If that's the real DJ, hit my line too. You know
what I'm saying? Real Daniel Jones ain't even got the ass. So he got to say his FISK. I'm pulling up. Okay.
Right. Okay. I'm out right now, but I'll go home right now. I'll pull up the stream right now.
We gonna stream this motherfucker for the phone. We gonna get this right. Shout out to LA. What up, LA? LA says, with all due respect, everything Tom Brady and Peyton Manning did best was on script, and they're the best two quarterbacks in NFL history. But
no, whoa, hold on. Peyton Manning and Tom Brady don't do. You know how much audibles they call? That everything is off script for them. It's not on script.
I will say this: like Peyton Manning was the king of audible.
Yeah, freaking Omaha. Yo, to this day, nobody knows what Omaha means.
Not a fucking soul.
So they would listen. They're not on script. They off script.
Peyton, to this day, I still think Peyton was better than Brady. I mean, look, Brady got the rings. We're not gonna dispute the rings, but I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So my whole life literally was Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Y'all gotta understand, Tom Brady is the luckiest quarterback of all time. Like, yeah, he lost those 3 Super Bowls, but he didn't. The dumb shit that happened to Drew Brees, like last second losses, didn't happen to him. The kicker being drunk in Indianapolis, like Vanderjack and shit, that didn't happen to Tom Brady. It's like the bullshit that other Hall of Famers had to go through. Like freaking Aaron Rodgers. They recovered the onside kick in Seattle. Like, those dumb shit didn't happen to Brady. Like, Brady's the only quarterback with the bullshit it just avoided him. Like, you don't win 7 rings and not be fucking lucky. I'm sorry. They should have just gave Marshawn the ball at the 1-yard line.
Yo, and nobody talks about that. Everybody's talking about he beat Seattle or whatever. Like he deserved all those rings. I mean, come on, you're talking about a coach's decision gave Tom Brady a ring. That's really what it was.
And don't even get me started on 28-3. Don't even get me started on that shit. Mm-hmm. That just flat out wasn't supposed to happen. Like, I'm like, just Atlanta, and it's weird because Atlanta, like, they can't fucking fuck the Falcons, bro. It just.
They're the king of choke, bro.
Yeah, that's all Matt Ryan do. I keep trying to tell Falcon fans, they don't want to listen to me. I keep trying to tell Falcon fans, until Matt Ryan and Julio lead that team, they're going to be cursed.
They couldn't score a point when they came back, bro. They couldn't get a point, not a field goal with Julio Jones.
Kid Blue, they're the last piece for that Super Bowl team. They got to go. They're going to be cursed until they leave.
Yeah.
They're cursed. It's in Matt Ryan's head at this point. Yep. He's got to go. The Falcons are never going to prosper until Matt Ryan leaves. Period.
And even Falcon fans, like this last year, they choked like 4 games last year, or maybe even more than that. And every single game I will watch of the Falcons, like I got like Red Zone, so I just be watching, catching up with all the teams and how they're doing, and I'm like, oh, the Falcons are up, they about to lose.
Yep,
Falcons are up, they about to lose. You saw the Dallas game, right? That pissed me off.
Yeah,
that Dallas game pissed me off because Dallas should have been the Dallas Cowboys should have been winless when they faced us, but no, the Falcons had to go ahead and choke an onside kick.
They just stared at it.
At it, bro.
They stared at it like they wasn't supposed to touch it.
Right. Like we gotta choke this game, guys. We gotta choke this game.
Yeah, it's like oh my gosh. Shout out to LA. LA says Trevor's pro comparison literally is Peyton Manning. Not saying he's ever gonna come close to being Peyton, but you get the point. Really? I never looked at it like that.
I never. Well, I don't. I think people just compare him to Peyton Manning because of his like readiness in the NFL. I don't think their play style is the same. But
I thought Daniel Jones looked like Peyton Manning when I saw his Duke highlights. They thought I was capping, but I literally said, I was like, if you watch the way he lines up at the shotgun, the way he takes a snap, the way he's delivering the ball, I'm like, yo, he looked like Peyton Manning to Duke. Watch his mannerism. I'm like, yo, you could tell he's at that Peyton Manning Academy every fucking year. Because I'm like,
well, he was coached by the same coach.
Facts. I'm like, he really reminded me of Peyton when he was in college.
Cutcliffe.
Hey yo, attitude pop. Go on timeout. You right, they did cheat. We know they cheated, but you still spamming. So go on timeout. They did cheat. Belichick really still cheating.
He really has to go off like that? What the hell?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. He cheated, but you gotta understand, attitude pop. We Giants fans around here. Tom Brady talk don't bother us because we own him. You know what I'm saying? He still think about them L's we gave his ass.
Oh my god, those comments I saw was hilarious. He's still talking about the Giants.
We don't pay him no attention. Us Giants fans don't fear Tom Brady. We signed Kelvin Benjamin. I guess that'll be my video when the stream is over. We signed him. Is that official? Like, what's up? I ain't getting no Schefter tweet. It ain't official till I see it from Schefter.
And we'll see what happens, because if you guys remember, he worked out with us in 2019, Kelvin Benjamin. So, and he didn't make it. But I was as a wide receiver, though. But I don't know.
Devontae Smith dropping balls. Yo, check this out. My man YTC sent me the video.
Oh no.
He's dropping balls.
Hey, bro. Hey. He's trying to replicate, the Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver way, man. That's just how they do it over. He's just trying to be like them, trying to be like the rest.
They're teaching him.
He's just trying to fit in. He's just trying to fit in. That's all.
Yeah, he's trying to be one of the boys, man.
Oh man,
this is gold. Shout out to Slitback. Jamarcus Russell's pro comparison was Brett Favre. Who cares what pro comparison is? That doesn't mean it's an accurate prediction, dog.
Agreed.
Jamarcus, Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt. I can't be mad at Jamarcus Russell because when I started making money in life, I started eating good. So I ain't even mad at the bull.
That man was just so damn lazy, bro. So he had no motivation.
See, that's the difference. I'm in the gym 2 hours a day. So I'm like,
he said, I'm a Raider? Oh, hell no. That's what he said. He said, I got drafted to the Raiders? Nah, I ain't playing for the Raiders.
That man ate his way out of millions.
Yep.
I was like, but you know what though, kid? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. He was probably eating the best of the best.
For sure, bro. For sure. He had other people making his meals that he don't even know their names, bro.
Facts. And those chefs be cooking shit to the best of abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I ain't even mad at him. I'm like, yo, see, that's the thing. You give me a personal chef, fuck this Chinese food.
Right.
Fuck all this bullshit. If I got a personal chef and I can just tell you what to cook me, listen. I hate to go on a tangent. I'm not going to talk long because I want to get the LA super chat. But there's this YouTube channel called How to Barbecue Right. And this dude, he just barbecues shit. He be barbecuing ribs and chicken and pork chops and all different kinds of steaks. And you watch them season it, and then the way chefs talk about shit, they use words like succulent and
it makes you it makes your mouth water like succulent. They're like, oh man, damn.
Oh,
now I want a juicy, medium rare steak right now, man.
Facts. Like they make you want that shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, I'm a sucker for good food. I'm just like, if I had millions of dollars like that, I would eat a lot. So I couldn't be mad at him. I was like, you understand the shit that I would be eating if I had paper like that? Please.
Yeah, just ask Eddie Lacy too. That man, every game he got fatter.
Facts. See, but he a running back though. See, that was my whole beef for him. Like, at least all my man got to do is throw a ball. He really don't got to move.
Yo, Eddie Lacy was probably the funniest guy to watch play, bro. Because he would just look like he was running, but that man was waddling, and nobody could tackle him because nobody had the wingspan to get around him. That man was so fat.
Eddie Lacy, yo, fat Eddie Lacy. I'll never forget that shit, yo. Eddie Lacy was a legend, bro. I was like, it's the fat ass dude.
Nobody can take this dude down, bro.
I heard playing with Aaron Rodgers and can't go on a diet. What the fuck? Like, come on, bro. You Aaron Rodgers running back. You're supposed to be like, you're supposed to be on the best diet. You're supposed to really want to get busy.
Yep.
Shout out to my man LA though. Jagganoff hates Eli. Gee, I wonder why. Might have to do with the fact he's going to be enshrined in a place no Jaguar quarterback will ever reach.
Oof.
Preach.
Oof.
Preach.
Is that including Trevor Lawrence? Because that'll be
including Trevor Lawrence. Listen.
Yo, just imagine that. Just imagine if Trevor Lawrence, because for him to be hyped up as much as he is, this dude better be in the Hall of Fame. Better be
shit.
Right. He better be the next Tom Brady and run the NFL. Take the crown away from Patrick Mahomes. If he doesn't do that, Jaguar fans be pissed.
Yo, me and my boy already said it. He better be Andrew Luck. He better be 11 wins out the box.
Yeah.
He better be Luck. He really better be Andrew Luck because they're hyping him up entirely way too much.
And he got to take them to the playoffs. Like it's not like they're a terrible, they got no weapons. They got
their
a little
division
something.
ain't that good, especially with Deshaun Watson about to get suspended. Their division really ain't that good.
Right. And the Titans got worse, and Houston's just a train wreck.
So. I mean, if Carson Wentz revert to 2017 form, they got a problem. But other than that,
man's gonna get hurt anyway. Don't matter.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. See, but my thing is this: if Carson Wentz cannot prosper behind that offensive line, with that runner,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah,
he got to retire. That man has to retire.
At that point, just run away and hide your face. We don't want.
That's a quarterback's dream right there, bro. To have an offensive line like that and a running game like that, they got like 3 running backs that can do some damage. So
that's like the perfect football situation.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Sticky Fingers. Omaha means live count. FYM for your what?
I think that means fuck you mean.
Fuck you mean. Oh, okay. To this day, no one knows what Omaha means. LOL and audibles are on script. If you see this, check to that. Experience and logic. Hold on, Sticky Fingers. Let me educate you for a second. First of all, not every quarterback has the okay to change the damn play at the line of scrimmage. That's number one.
Exactly.
Number 2, it's called a fucking audible because you're going off script. Duh.
Yeah. And let me tell you, Sticky Fingers, you think Peyton Manning for the last few seasons of his career listened to what any coach had to tell him? That man ran the offense himself.
Facts.
Himself.
How you gonna tell Peyton Manning what to do? Really?
Yeah, you ain't telling Peyton Manning what to do. That's the thing.
Nah, you might get fired. Fuck is you talking to?
Yeah, this man showed up to Denver and said, "I'm the coach now. I'm the offensive coordinator."
What's that meme say? Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah, I'm the captain
now. Facts. Just sit over there and yell at the defense. Don't worry about this.
Exactly.
I miss Peyton, and that's the thing, right? I like Tom Brady, but Peyton just has a personality.
Yeah, he's just that whole Manning family is a hoot, bro. They funny.
Yo, them commercials with Peyton Manning do for the insurance company, whatever the hell.
Insurance, yeah.
Man, yo, it just be having me dying because he's like Peyton Manning just be like, yeah.
He's so awkward. Yeah. He's just awkward. Yeah.
He's serious at the same time, and it's just like it's funny because he's like, "Welcome to Peytonville." I'm just like, I like him.
Yeah, I love Peyton.
Chicken parm, you taste so good.
Yo, that was on every channel and showed like at least 2 times per commercial break, bro.
Facts.
But it was catchy. It was catchy.
I'm like, you young quarterbacks don't got personality like that. I'm like, Peyton ain't got I'm sorry. Brady ain't got it. Rodgers ain't got it. Mahomes ain't got it. I'm like, none of you, Drew Brees is too cookie cutter for me. And it's just like, none of y'all have that Peyton Manning charm. It's like, it was different. Shout out to Donnie. Kid Blue, FISK unit streams is mini world star hip hop.
What star?
We lit. Need to put
right.
Butters in World Star. Butters. Let me go spy on Butters stream right quick. Where my phone at? Sue talking shit.
A little espionage going on.
Yeah, because what they do is my subscribers like to get together and Butter stream and talk shit.
They just do. They got a little cult following in the background.
Yeah, look at them. YTC in there, CEO in there, Giants Nation in there, Nathaniel Taylor in there. Look, that's what I'm saying. Look at these motherfuckers. Look at y'all.
Damn.
I'm gonna say something. Look at y'all talking shit. Man, look at y'all. Fuck it. Look at me. Man, what are y'all, the fucking the BWO from ECW? Like, what the fuck is it? Look at y'all. Man, get the fuck out of here. Let me read this super chat. Yo, answer this super chat from LA for me so I can text some shit to these clowns.
Not for nothing. No quarterback. In fact, no NFL player had more personality than Joe Namath. Man, that was like 60 years ago. Nobody cares about Joe Namath. that man, Joe Namath, is literally he was a terrible quarterback. Terrible freaking quarterback. The dude's only hyped up because of the promise he made in Super Bowl III. That was it. And what he wears. That's it. Joe Namath is garbage. And the fact that that's the Jets' best quarterback ever, it's sad.
I will say this about Joe Namath. He did go to one, I don't know what Super Bowl it was, but he did pull up to that Super Bowl in a badass fur coat. I was like the swag on 10.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So LA, I'll agree with you. The swagger was on 10, LA. I give you that much.
Mm-hmm.
He old as fuck, but I appreciate the swagger. The swagger was on point. Yeah, it's me, motherfucker. I'm talking about y'all on stream.
Oh man.
Wild stream. Motherfuckers talking shit. Anyway, back to more important stuff. Shout out the Sticky Fingers.
This man Sticky Fingers won't quit, man.
Word.
He don't want to quit.
Word. He says off script means the play broke down and didn't go as you planned. Don't matter if you called an audible into it. Peyton played on script even though he wrote.
Oh my god, I don't know how. I think this is more about him loving Trevor Lawrence than anything than trying to be right. This might be that. This might be him trying to defend Trevor.
He might be one of those people that just can't be wrong though.
Yeah. He gotta get the last word in.
He might be, no Sticky Fingers, we're gonna let you live, bro. If you don't think audibles and hot routes and things like that, if you don't think that's going off script, we're gonna let you live, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna let you live. Just know the definition of audible is to change something.
Mm-hmm. Like think of it like this, okay? Usually teams go into games, their first 8-9 plays, maybe 10 are scripted. They're not really, they're going exactly how it's scripted. Of course, they might have like little audibles they want to change up if they see something, whatever. But you're talking about Peyton Manning, who like ran an offense himself for years. Of course, things went off script.
Exactly.
He did everything himself. He didn't listen to what anybody had to do. He didn't listen to what any coach had to say.
You know what I'm saying?
He moved wide receivers around all the time. He would move wide receivers around all the time.
All script means more than one thing. Like all script means what you say it means, and it also means calling audibles and hot routes and changing the play. Because if you ask Aaron Rodgers, every play Mike McCarthy rolled in there was trash. So
yeah, that's right.
Changing the play was necessary. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Wait, what? Mike called a halfback. Nah, we going deep. We going deep. Devontae, go out there.
Shout out to EJ Cole, man. EJ Cole just said I'm his favorite Giants fan of all time. I appreciate that, EJ. I try to be, man. So I'm here for y'all, man. I'm FISK Vegas is for the people, man. I'm here for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I try. And you know what I'm saying? Speaking of trying, now I wanted to ask Kid Blue one more thing about these Giants. Mm-hmm. One more thing. This is the most important question I'm asking. If the shit hits the fan and we are trash, I'm just saying, like, hypothetically speaking, if we trash, it's not gonna happen. I'm just hypothetical.
Hypothetical, yeah.
I think we fire Joe Judge and get him in and start fresh. Am I crazy? If we're trash.
You're not crazy for thinking that, just because of the whole Pat Shurmur situation. They're probably going to be like, oh, well, we should have refreshed everything. We should have just fired the coach and the GM at the same time. Mm-hmm. So they'll be trying to do it now. My only thing is that there's so much invested with Joe Judge there. Here's it: if it all just crashes down and we have another 6-win season or 4 wins and just terrible season, they might be considering that to fire Joe Judge, because then they're going to be like, well, this guy's all talk.
Yeah, because remember, Kid Blue, people keep talking about those draft picks as Daniel Jones insurance, right?
Yeah.
What they don't like to talk about is the only way we're replacing Daniel Jones is if we lose. So if we have a losing season, if we fire Dave Gettleman, don't you think the next GM's gonna want his own shit?
That's what I told everybody too. And people were like, "Oh no, but listen, Joe Judge has been here for 2 years. He has no tenure on this team right now. Like that dude has no value right now. He's replaceable as anybody else. He's only been here a couple of 2 years now. So the Giants don't owe him nothing. If they hire a new GM, if Dave Gettleman is fired, and they hire a new GM, and that GM wants a new coach, it's gonna happen.
See, that's why I like Kid Blue, because I went to war with Pest over this about 2 weeks ago. I was trying to explain to Pest. I was like, Pest, you gotta understand. What you call it? What's my man? The fat guy with the hair. McAdoo.
McAdoodle-doo, yeah.
McAdoo and his stupid ass hair and sunglasses got fired after 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Shurmur and his
2 years,
ass got fired after 2 years. If we stink again, it's a trend. And I think Joe Judge is out after 2 years, like the other 2 coaches.
Yeah, and think of it like this too. People will be like, why would Joe Judge be fired after 2 years? What's the difference between if the Giants are still terrible, right? I know we were coming off of a very, I guess, enthusiastic 6-10 season, and things were looking like we played scrappy, we played fine, but at the end of the day, we were still 6-10. If the Giants still find a way to have a losing season and have like another 6-10 season, how does it make it any different from Pat Shurmur? The way he talks in press conferences, the way he talks about leadership and stuff like that, that's not going to help you win football games if that's not going to help you keep your job if you can't win football games. So yeah, he could find his way fired. Everybody just loves Joe Judge, doesn't want him to leave. That's fine. I don't want him to leave either, but he has to win games. You got to show it on the field. You could be the nicest guy ever. You could be the most respectable guy ever. You're not going to keep your job if you can't do your job.
And I want to reiterate something. In no means am I predicting this. I'm only just bringing this up because a lot of people keep talking about Daniel Jones insurance. But what you have to understand is when y'all root against Daniel Jones, you're rooting against Joe Judge, because it's not just Daniel Jones' head who's going to roll in this situation.
Right.
So stop worrying about next year's quarterbacks and we got 2 picks. Fuck all that. Your mindset should be Daniel Jones is the guy we're going to do good. Bottom line. So stop worrying about negative shit. If you're thinking about next year's quarterback, you might as well be thinking about Eric Bieniemy ass too. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just the truth. Shout out to Sticky Fingers. How I'm gonna donate you money to have a conversation with you? You want to hit me with this dude? Don't quit. It ain't always shoot. It's just interact. Hey, yo, Sticky Fingers, I love you, bro. It ain't
all
that.
Love. It's all love.
You got to understand. You in the FISK unit live stream.
You can't be sensitive here, bro.
You can't be sensitive. I ain't disrespect you. Look, Kid Blue. I would like to think I'm a very pretty disrespectful person. When I'm disrespectful, I would like to think you would know about it. You know what I'm saying? Sticky fingers. I didn't disrespect you. I just thought you was crazy for thinking that an audible wasn't, off script. We had a disagreement. I didn't disrespect you. Now, I can disrespect you. If you want me to disrespect you, I can do that. It's what I do. But I would prefer not to because I like you and you being respectful. Most my chat be done curse me out if they was offended by me. But you came and you sent a respectful super chat. So I'm gonna be nice. And you know what I'm gonna say, Sticky Fingers? I'm gonna apologize. If I offended you, if I hurt your feelings, my apologies. Allow this apology to be your tissue, your fucking violin, or whatever it is you do when you're offended, okay? My apologies. Sincerely, from your friend, Big FISK. You want to apologize to Kid Blue, or did I cover it for both of them?
Yeah, you got it. You got it. I can't get sappy and start apologizing. I don't do much apologizing. I'll be honest. Listen, when I apologize, it don't mean nothing to me, so I don't want to disrespect you because I probably don't mean it if I apologize. So
it's all love, Sticky Fingers, man. It's all love, man. Because I've read the super. He sounds offended.
I know.
Him to be offended. He do sound offended. My bad.
Yeah. He was like, he feels a little attacked there. It's all right. It's all love, man.
Dang, who the fuck is Odell? Get the fuck out of my stream, bro. Now you get blocked. He doing too much.
Odell.
What is wrong with this dude spamming that dumb shit,
bro?
He
still got one comment out too when you blocked him. Oh snap!
Like, what the fuck is wrong, man? But look, all in all, y'all, this has been a beautiful stream. I want y'all to make sure y'all sub the Kid Blue channel and make sure y'all thank Kid Blue for coming through, making y'all Friday night lit. You know what I'm saying? You got anything you need to plug? Anything you want to say on the way out, Kid Blue?
Not much. I got nothing, no special videos coming out, but you guys sub to my channel. I do Giants content and occasionally like general NFL content. So guys, hit me up over there on my channel.
Facts. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, we gonna head on up out of here. Make sure y'all mask up at the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hide your debit card from your ex-wives. You know what I'm saying? If you got beef with somebody, make sure you wear your vest. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop at the red light if it's past 12 in the morning. All right, just some tips from Big FISK. All right, so y'all be safe on y'all week. Yo, who the fuck is
Rodrigo? My God, this dude got multiple burner accounts.
I told you my chats be different, bro. Like they just don't. Yo, we up out of here, man. Fucking Rodrigo. Who the fuck thinks of that shit? Yeah, we up out.